Good morning, students. In this video, we'll be learning about the structure and function of human ear. The first question is, draw a neat diagram of human ear and label its different parts. So you have to practice the labeling, the main parts, as we can see that human ear can be divided into three parts: outer ear, middle ear and inner ear. Let us go to the next slide. Explain the working of human ear. The ear are the sense organ which help us in hearing sound. As we have already discussed that human ear can be divided into three parts. The outer ear consists of pinna. The shape of the outer part of the ear is like a funnel. We can see it from outside. The other part of the ear is called pinna, and it is attached to about 2 to 3 centimeter long passage which is known as ear canal or auditory canal. You can refer to the diagram in the previous slide. At the end of the ear canal there is a thin elastic and circular membrane, and it is very thin membrane which is known as eardrum, and it is stretched tightly at the mouth of that tube or ear canal. There are three small delicate bones which are named hammer, anvil and stirrup, and these three bones are the part of middle ear and they are linked to one another. One end of the hammer touches the eardrum and its other end is connected to second bone anvil. The other end of the anvil is connected to third bone stirrup. This is how they are interconnected, and the free end of the stirrup touches the membrane over the oval window. The inner part of the ear has a coiled tube which is known as cochlea. One end of cochlea is connected to the middle part of the ear through the elastic membrane over the oval window. Cochlea is filled with liquid. The liquid present in cochlea contains nerve cells which are sensitive to sound. The other end of cochlea is connected to auditory nerve which goes into the brain. The three tiny bones in the middle part of the ear act as a system of lever and amplify sound vibrations coming from the eardrum before passing them to the inner part of the ear. Now, how does different parts of ear work? The sound waves are collected by the pinna of the outer ear. These sound waves pass through the ear canal and fall on the eardrum. When the sound waves fall on the eardrum starts vibrating back and forth rapidly. This is a kind of vibratory motion. The vibrating eardrum causes a small bone hammer to vibrate. From hammer, the vibrations are passed onto the second bone anvil, and from anvil it is passed to the third bone stirrup. The vibration of stirrup strikes on the membrane of oval window and passes the amplified vibration to the liquid cochlea. So basically, the function of the three bones, hammer, anvil and stirrup in the middle ear is to amplify the vibration received by pinna. So these are amplifiers. Due to this liquid in cochlea, it begins to vibrate. The vibrating liquid of cochlea sets off electrical impulses in the nerve cells present in it. These nerve cells are known as auditory nerve cells. These electrical impulses are carried by the auditory nerve to the brain. The brain interprets These electrical impulses add sound and we get the sensation of hearing. Discuss few questions. What is the difference between the noise and music? Can music become noise sometimes? The type of sound which is unpleasant to listen and which is produced by irregular vibration is known as noise, where music is a pleasant sound which is produced by a regular vibration. A music can become a noise when it is too loud. Now, we will discuss about noise pollution. Let us list some sources of noise pollution from our surroundings. Sound of vehicles, sound of kitchen appliances like mixer, grinder, sound of bursting crackers. We all know that every year we get some instruction from government not to exceed the decibel limit given by them. Sound of loudspeakers during festivals, TV, transistors, all these are sources of noise. Even the honking of horn, sometimes it is the source of noise. Explain in what way noise pollution is harmful to humans. Noise pollution causes lack of sleep, anxiety, hypertension, and these are harmful for our health. Lightning and thunder takes place in the sky at the same time and at the same distance from us. Lightning is seen earlier and the thunder is heard later. Can you explain why? The speed of light is much more than the speed of sound. Speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second and speed of sound is 344 meter per second. Thus, due to more speed of light, it reaches us before sound. So, lightning is seen earlier and thunder is heard later. Next question. The sound from a mosquito is produced when it vibrates its wings at an average rate of 500 vibrations per second. What is the time period of the vibration? This is a question from NCERT book. Time taken for 500 vibration is 1 second. So, time taken for one vibration is 1 by 500 second. Therefore, time period is equal to 1 by 500 second. We can convert this into decimal also. How can the noise pollution be controlled in residential area? As we have already identified the sources of noise pollution, so we can easily discuss about controlling measures. The noisy operations must be conducted away from the residential areas. Noise producing industries should be set away from such residential area, away from school or hospital. Use of automobile horns must be minimized. TV, music systems, loudspeakers, it should be run at lower volume. Bursting of firecrackers should also be restricted. Let us solve few numerical problems. A pendulum oscillates 40 times in 4 seconds. Find its time period and frequency. This is a question from NCERT book. Here it is said that in 4 seconds, number of oscillations completed is 40. So, in 1 second, the number of oscillations will be 10. We are using unitary method here. So, number of oscillations completed in 1 second is known as its frequency. So, frequency is 10 vibrations per second or 10 hertz. As we know that time period is reciprocal to frequency, so time period is equal to 1 by f, that is 1 by 10th of a second. The frequency of a given sound is 1.5 kilohertz. How many vibrations is it completing in 1 second? Kilohertz means 1.5 into 1000 hertz. Kilo means 1000. So, frequency is equal to number of vibrations per unit time. So number of vibrations will be frequency into time. So 1.5 into 1000 into 1, that means 1500 vibrations per second is completed in 1 second. Hope all of you understood how to do these numerical problems. Practice this. If you face any difficulty, discuss with us in our Teams class. Thank you, children.